You know that you control me. Guilty self-affliction. Prey on me when I'm lonely. And I'm your willing victim. My friends already told me that I don't wanna listen. 'Cause I love the way you hold me. And I don't need a reason. 'Cause I don't wanna be.
What do you expect me to say? You know that I will always find a way to fuck up everything that we ever made. Some people change and some people don't. Don't give it another shot. We've had enough, I think it's time to stop. I fucked up everything we ever made. Some people change, but you know I won't. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, forgive me, you have to find a way. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, believe me, you have to run away. What you expect me to do? Push you away when we're both feeling blue. No lies can help with what you're going through. Some things can change, but you know it won't. Why do we wait for the worst? Everyone knows that the ending is cursed. This ship is sinking, so just say the words. Some people change, but you know I won't. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, forgive me, you have to find a way. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, believe me, you have to run away. It's never better when mistakes are made again. You know we're not the same. Hurting will break the chains. It's never better when mistakes are made again. There's poisons in my veins. Liars are all the same. It's never better when mistakes are made again. You know we're not the same. Hurting will break the chains. It's never better when
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Livestream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how did the morning raid go? It went as well as I hoped it would. I was hoping that, okay, so let's just be specific. I had a 2% chance of us killing the boss then, because I thought we're waking up super early, we're putting in a lot of effort, but we're still making like very little mistakes in the openers, like P1, P2, and unless we can clean that up, we're not really going to see the boss towards P3. And it started off kind of weird with the morning raid. We had everybody, but it felt like not everybody was super plugged in. So yeah, I didn't think it was going to go that great, honestly. Call it a gut feeling or whatever. I thought that, I don't know if we'll kill it there. It's just a weird, different environment than what we're used to when it comes to us raiding. If we ever do any kind of overtiming, we've only done them in terms of like evening time, normal raiding like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Maybe add like a Monday if everybody's available, Sunday, you know what I mean? Just if we get the boss close enough, like might as well make the final stretch, final push, see if we can get more time on the thing. But yeah, it didn't go, it went about as well as my gut said. Of course, I came in hopeful, came in with a positive vibes, but my gut said, ain't gonna work. It's weird timing. Tonight, however, we're going back in on it. We're gonna try to see if we can kill it. At this point, we just want to kill the boss just so we can have like a week's worth of break. We put in a lot of time, a lot of effort. It feels weird not to just go back in and try to see if we can kill it right now. At this point, it feels like everybody just wants this boss dead, and we're so hyper focused on that, and that's all we want at this point. So we'll see how it goes. How y'all doing though? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. Tonight's raid, I'm probably gonna stream actually, because if we do kill it tonight, then we don't have to come back Tuesday, which by the way, big class buffs coming up. Its boss is going to be, I think, a lot easier to kill once the Tuesday buffs come in. Like they're not nerfing the boss itself, but like all the classes that are not doing significant damage right now, like hunters, for example, are getting a nice buff. Demon hunters are getting a buff, and a handful of others. Like enough of those class buffs are there for our more or less roster, which does seem like it changes quite a bit, but it'll be enough for us to get enough damage to be able to really squeeze out a lot more into the boss. So with good play, I mean, that thing is basically guaranteed dead. Did I not send one 2 days ago? I thought so too, Aura. I have no idea. I am not sure, actually. That is a good question. 29 months? Yeah, wasn't it a couple of days ago? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. What? Was it 29 months last time, or was it only 28? I'm not even 100%. How you doing, by the way? Can we get a hashtag Aura in chat? Showing appreciation for the wonderful membership. Yeah, I'm confused now. I'm just as confused as you are. But boys, we got big class buffs coming up very soon. I want to take a look at all of them as soon as
we got a bunch of priests and a paladin. It is literally the holy.
Let me see if we can switch over to. There we go. Thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Wonderful, beautiful Aura. Appreciate you, my guy. Lead the way, Pog. How you doing, my guy? Yo, one extra month. Let's go, dude. Extra month. I don't even know what that's all about. But yo, let's get ourselves some weeklies out of the way, man. We got quite a lot of weeklies to get through. I got a handful of characters I still got to finish up this week, like Death Knight and I maybe like one other. Maybe no, my monk, I think, done a key. My rogue does need a couple more keys though. How you boys all doing though? Welcome back. Zorkate, how you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Owl Pog. Owl is actually getting buffs, man. I'm excited about those. Apparently those buffs are gonna swing the spec into a keep it rolling build compared to like a ambush build that we've been playing as of recently. Which, I don't know, I like the ambush build, but I kind of been playing keep it rolling for a good bit now with the buffs and all that. It's really not that bad of a playstyle, plus you get to play Dreadblades, and I kind of like Dreadblades. It's kind of a good ability, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually kind of good. But yeah, chat, tonight we go back in, gonna be streaming the raid, because if we do kill it tonight, if we do kill the boss this evening, then we're not coming back Tuesday for the raid stream. Not coming back Wednesday for raid stream. So if we kill it tonight, I just want to try to see if we can get a final stream, final push, see how it goes, all that stuff. If we kill it, then we're having a break next week. If we don't kill it, then we'll be back Tuesday. Hopefully kill it by then. I don't really know. We'll see. But a lot of our guys have put in a lot of effort into this boss, man. It's been a bit of a struggle to some degree. Like, struggling to that finish line, man. You know what I mean? We could have just waited until Tuesday, get the buffs, and just go then. But enough of us want to raid Monday that we're going to be doing it tonight. We just need to get to the final phase alive, healthy, with no debuffs, nothing, or not too many stacks of a debuff. Do that go down phase, pop back up, and hopefully get the kill then there, yeah? That's all we need to do. Alrighty, so when it comes to my ults, I got a handful of them that still need to get a key done this week. Boys, I think I've done the Shaman and the Evoker. Death Knight definitely needs a key. I think I've done a key on the Priest. Warrior needs a key. Mage, done a key. Druid, I'll be surprised if Druid needs a key. I think I did a couple of stuff on Druid. I got a 4-star on this thing. I think I did a couple of raid fights too. Pally's done a bit of raiding. Warlock maybe needs a key. No, Warlock's done a key. Okay, so I only think I have 2 more, boys. Death Knight and Warrior. We gotta get those guys out of the way. What do we start off with for the night, man? Which one of those 2 you guys want to see? So my class choices are, and I think I've landed on Arms Warrior, Preservation Evoker, or I could do another class too. Have you considered the Augmentation Evoker? Is that playstyle seem like anything you're interested in? Because it's like a nice mix between kind of like preservation support and the healing, but more support combat abilities, like to buff your allies, while still maintaining a DPS role. It's like a very, very weird one. New class? No new checking my stream title real quick, if that's what you mean, yeah? No, new class buffs. New class buffs. Not sure about new class, but the new spec is coming up soon though. Really need to figure out if I want to go PvP more. I mean, Evoker is really good for PvP. Last time I've checked them, they got a lot of instant cast abilities and huge healing and nice bit of defenses and good externals for like enemy goes. Like being able to time dilate a go is massive, but also being able to just like go and channel healing to everybody even though you CC'd is also kind of like a nice, good oh crap button. Plus the damage to do is also pretty good. Like if you go in for a bit of damage yourself, like a deep breath, fire breath combo, that has a bit of a punch to it. So Evoker is really, really good in that regard. You just need to make sure you have the range, and that's like, that can be a little bit weird. I barely touched Evoker. It's really fun though. Evoker is really, really good. So out of the 2 boys, Warrior or Death Knight, which one do we do first? Probably gonna have to play both of them as protection, or tanking rather, just because I'd like to play Arms. I'd like to give Arms a go. I don't think I can properly play it until I get a tier set and a weapon and all that stuff crafted and all that. I have not put that much time into the Warrior or Death Knight so far though. Warrior, let's get the guy out of the way. I do need to put more time into those characters as well. I've been putting more time into the Demon Hunter, the Paladin, the Druid, and the Survival Hunter recently. But once I get those guys kind of squared away and start getting them a little bit of gear, then I think I'll be in a good spot. Now, also my profile completely reset here. I want to see if I can like... Widget error? What? What part? Interface add-on details. General UI details framework down, details option. Stack overflow. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. But yeah, details for some reason got a bug all of a sudden. Was working fine the other day. And then just my profile reset, and now just like I have to reset it every single time. I have no idea, bro. I have no clue, but I got to kind of sort of close. Kind of sort of set up. Alright, what key do we have? Nathara 16. We could probably get into a key ourselves, right? What's my gear? 411, 414. I could probably do okay. You know what? Let's push ourselves. We got ourselves a neck. What gems do I need as a protection warrior, by the way, chat? Does anybody know? What gems do you run as prot? Because I saw another warrior run crit. Like, crit haste. Is that what we run now? Or can we run Versa? Like, how in trouble am I gonna be if I run that? Haste Versa? Okay, we'll get the Haste Versa gems. Loki's don't matter. I guess it makes sense. What's a good gem? Okay, so what if I want to play prot and arms? Should I go for crit haste then? Because I should hopefully be able to live enough. Like I have my tier set from last year. I should hopefully be able to live just enough So can I go like maybe haste Versa on my neck and or haste crit instead? Just go crit haste if you're playing arms too. So crit heavy or haste heavy? That's the question, I guess. I feel like I should go haste heavy, right? Like some of my body says maybe haste heavy is better. How much is the haste crit ones anyway? What's up, Oni? I did fam. Haste heavy? Okay. Yeah, let's do that then. We'll do these. And hopefully we'll be okay. Because last time I was doing a free hold, dude, I was getting slammed. But it was like at fortified. So I think Tyrannical will be much easier on me. Because it's only bosses that are kind of sort of spooky. But as a tank, I just don't feel like any of the bosses really hit that hard. Or at least you can rotate cooldowns well enough. Whereas Tyrannical is where I was getting shrugged by a couple of mobs in free hold too. So I don't know what it was, man. Maybe it's just my armor and my weapons are a little bit behind. But at least we got this. Let's see if we can find ourselves a group. Probably I should do a key that I haven't done yet, huh? So Notharos, Uldaman, Vortex, Underrod, Halls. I should do a key to challenge myself and figure it out. I mean, Underrod would be pretty easy. I've done so many Underrods recently, it's not even funny. Uldaman? I think I'll be okay with Uldaman. KSH alt. Maybe they'll take me. It's 16. But like, final boss isn't difficult. Oh, they have an Uldaman actually. What if I get a key that I haven't done like one bit? Underrod. KSH alt. Try to see if I can get it on that one. Notharos I've done. Vortex. I would need to remember what I have to do with Vortex in terms of like percentages. I think I have to do the left and right after the first boss, and then I have to do the left and right after the first dragon, maybe. Let's try that one. I feel like that one I could probably figure it out. Freehold, I don't play any of those. There's actually not a lot of options, and I only have Notharos. Huh. Maybe I'll give it like a second then. Yo, what's up, Azon? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Hey, Dala, I like my outlook for survival. They're so good. Hey, yo, my man, don't even worry about it. Survival is a lot of fun. I encourage you to try survival and give it a go. It's not a spec that a lot of people play to begin with. But that one, I wouldn't even feel bad about. Like, people like, you know what? I just want to check out another spec. Survival is a good choice, honestly. Actually, a really fun spec. Actually, a ton of fun. Let me see. Is it only Uldamans? I'm only seeing Notharian, Uldaman, and like Notharius is Uldamans, and like a Freehold and Vortex. Is there really no halls? No under? I guess there's also Bracket Hide, right? I don't know. Would I be able to do Bracket Hide? I think the first boss of Bracket Hide is a very much big hill check. Like everyone 16 shouldn't be that bad, but like on 20 and higher, it is like a big old. You're a healer. You got us covered. Actually, I think that's where a health pot will be insanely good. Just to help the healer just to catch up and heal up, or have an immunity for the, I guess the roguey. What's his name? A roguey. I don't even know the bosses for the first set of bosses, but this first 3 hogger looking dudes. The rogue one. At some point he focuses somebody down and just goes butchering. You better have an external or some kind of a solid heal or a defensive for that one. And I imagine like if an immunity would be better in that situation. Bracken. We could try setting up for a Bracken. I don't know how well it's gonna go if we try Bracken though. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but we'll see, yeah? But we will see. There's actually not a lot of options here, huh? Wait, hold on. I can't even spell. I'll try to see if the KSA shoulder is going to work, but I'm thinking maybe people look at my item level and they're like, you know what? That item level is kind of low. I feel like if I do a 15, I'll probably be able to get into a key easily. I'll try to see if I can snipe myself a 16, 17, just so I can get one of those weeklies, ones where I can get my aspect Shadow Flame crest. But if I can't, I'm just going to downgrade to like a 15 and we'll try to see if we can get a weekly out of the way. What about doing your own key? So my own key is a Notharos 16. I already have a score for Notharos. I was hoping to maybe do my weekly key for this character to see if it can maybe be another key that I haven't done at all, right? just so I can kind of build up a little bit of that score. But at the worst, we could do Altharas. I feel like I'd be doing okay on Altharas. Mammoth boss is mostly positionals, and hopefully DPS kill it fast enough. Spear guy or the chain guy, not too bad either. Wardstorm has like one big phase where he goes big tank combo slammer jammer. Besides that, that's all I need to be able to live it. So like a spell reflect helps there. Rotating a bunch of pains helps there. Having a self heal helps there. Wall, anything helps there. And the final boss I don't think does a lot of damage at all. And it's mostly just about positionals and mostly just about trying to kill everything as fast as possible. So ideally it wouldn't be that bad of a key to tank. I am a little bit under geared though on this character. So yeah, it's actually been kind of fun tanking on kind of like an under geared character. You know what I mean? Because it's like, this is where my defensives actually come into play. And it feels like I really have to be careful in order to like survive stuff. I can't just go in and just slam damage. So it's been like a whole nother kind of like experience where I'm like, I feel like I'm actually learning how to properly tank. Like freehold, not managing my defenses properly, I'm dead. And it felt very, 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 very different. But it's interesting. We could maybe try a freehold. I have a freehold already, that's the thing. I guess I don't have a tyrannical freehold, do I? I'll just sign up just to see if I can get into one, just so I can like get the ball rolling. But I don't think I'll get invited. I'm telling you right now. Halls? Halls shouldn't be that bad, right? What's bad about Halls? First boss? Who's the first boss of Halls even? Big guy. I just gotta dodge his like frontal. That's about it. And just kind of move him around a bit. Second boss is the frog. Not bad at all. Third boss, positional. Fourth boss, he does have like a tank slam and a knockback, and I gotta get back to him. But that's really about it. I just gotta make sure I have enough space in melee, so I'm always getting hit by him. So that shouldn't be bad either. Ideally, shouldn't be bad. Like from a tank perspective, I don't think that'll be all that terrible. Hopefully. I'll try to like rationalize it in my head. Again, my tank gets hit hard. So unless I have something going for it, my defenses, I'm probably dead. if it goes about like that freehold. Nerf my shadow priest, damn, Capcur, my man, yeah, they are a little bit. Like single target is improved, but the AoE is gonna be going down a little. But for the most part, I think it's a nice little buff. For the most part, it's not that bad either. Honestly. Tharon's Lair, maybe we could do that one. Vortex. I'm just gonna write KSH alt, see maybe it will take me or not, but who knows? But who knows, honestly. Crest Farm. I mean, I don't think they'll take me. This is gonna cut my losses there. There's another Altharas, like we could join this guy. Decline full. Oh no, dude. Do we... You know what? Let me try and see if I can just set up with this guy. I already have the same key. But since he's already started a group, I'm just gonna try to see if I can sign in on that. Besides it, I may need to either do my key or downgrade it to a 15. I do want to overall though work on getting a better score throughout all of my keys, because eventually that'll mean like a KSM item, like especially if I start putting effort into this character, but start mostly focusing on this guy this week or one of the weeks, then maybe I can go for a KSM and I'll get that one token in order to be able to buy a tier set item. Hopefully I'll luck out with a couple more items within my Great Vault, so I can maybe make a 4 set. But I guess tomorrow if I can get a tier set, I could... I don't think I have a lot of stuff that could become tier, do I? But if I can get myself like pants from the season 2 and maybe like I guess this chest item, I don't know if that'll count, but maybe that would. But I need to get shoulders, I need to get a helm from season 2. Once I get a couple of season 2 items, then I can make an actual like head to toe tier set. But right now it's a little janked. Right now I just don't have enough in terms of like even recrafting or anything. Or not recrafting, but the catalyst thing. Can't even catalyze enough pieces to make a tier. So going for like a KSM would help me get at least a token so I can at least buy a piece of tier specifically, because I think that would be helpful at that point. Gee, I've been watching a bunch of videos a long time. Awesome. Finally see you live. Thank you so much for popping in, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of invites. I mean, maybe Olderman? Because I don't think Ultimate has a lot of stuff that's deadly except for like maybe second to last boss with the fire damage you could do sometimes. The frontal. I'm mostly really bad at like not making sure that doesn't face my group. Really bad at that. But none of these other places should be all that difficult to tank, I imagine. This again, Tyrannical is a little different than Fortified. Fortified I feel like is where I get trucked. Tyrannical, nothing is really super that deadly, except for certain bosses. But as long as the bosses don't have like a big like tank one-shot mechanic on a 16, I should be able to live. Hopefully. Hopefully. Maybe like Brackenhide I'm not sure of. That's the one dungeon I would want to avoid because the first boss of Brackenhide, either the group knows how to do it properly, and then the rest of the key is fairly smooth, or they don't know how to do it properly, and then you can't even get past the first boss, and that's just a big unfortunate. Official augmentation of Evoker preview, is that on the Blizzard website? Yeah, look at that thing. Look at that augmentation bad boy. You got the new spec, it's gonna be on the right hand side. Everything it does, official. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun spec from what I played with it on the PTR. It is a ton of fun. I'm actually so excited to give it a proper go. Like in actual dungeons. The only thing we've been able to do is PTR dungeons, but it's only like one dungeon really. Not even like the seasonal dungeons. Looking for a tank. Those guys got a tank. I mean, maybe I could try Freehold, but like I've already have a score from Freehold. Let's do this. Let's downgrade to like just 16s because I don't think any higher is gonna help me at all whatsoever. Hold on. That's a lot of metal, Atho. I guess I just start putting apps everywhere, yeah. See who bites. Avoiding bracket hide just because I don't know I'm gonna be able to live that at all. This place I'm more or less know the routing for. Halls. I'm actually kind of want to do halls. I don't ever get to do any halls ever. Bracket hide, we'll avoid those. Vortex, we try for those. Because as long as it's not fortified, I shouldn't die, hopefully. An Alderman. Maybe. Okay, so at least we got a couple of apps. We'll see if any of those bites happen. Otherwise, we'll probably downgrade to 15 just so we can get a key done and get score and hopefully work towards getting some long term. It's bolstering. I don't think bolstering will be all that bad. It's tyrannical, so it's tyrannical bolstering. Yes, and mobs can get bolstered super high, but I don't think they should that quickly. Are you playing another Blizz game? A little bit of Diablo here and there, David, but I haven't really been able to really spend a lot of time with Diablo whatsoever. I've been raiding a lot this week, man. Last week, and this week has been really just overtaken for me. This last few weeks by raids, since we are overtiming as much as we are. We're raiding a lot more often than we normally have been. But it's been rough. This guy's the one to take, but I don't know if I want to do bracket hide, man. I'm afraid of the first boss. You know, massive DPS. I mean, if we want to do it, kill today, I hope we will. I hope we'll ace out. I am going to be streaming the raid tonight. But yo, Gundy, if you want to pop in, join me, my guy, we could totally do it. Yo, Dalaran and Illidan, real quick, if I could get you in the group, we could probably have a much easier time signing up for some of these groups. Because I just want to get a key done, man. I want to get my 16 out of the way or something. Get my aspect quest so eventually I can craft an item. When you start playing WoW, love your videos, they're so chill. What's up, Soggy Pete? How you doing, my man? Back in like Mr. Pandarium. I was playing back in the mic. Hey, my guy, welcome. Yo, thanks for helping. Again, like, worst to worst, we could have just done Mikey, right? Natharis. But I like to do a key that I haven't done at all, just so I can keep building up score. You know what I mean? But like, no. Wait, Natharis is not the one I need. Let's try this one. Natharan's Lair. I feel like I should be able to live the second boss. No, third boss. And then I can position the last boss because you just want to put him kind of against a wall. But worse to worse, I can always charge back to that guy. As long as I have like a button to press. I should be okay. Hopefully. Fingers crossed and all that, you know? Alderman. Try to see if you can maybe join that. And I don't remember if I joined any of these yet. Okay, at least a couple of cents. But I started playing back in Pandaria. I think it was like, what tier was it? It was somewhere between, I think right before I started like doing the video stuff, right before Throne of Thunder tier. But I've been playing since Cataclysm, started the channel and video stuff in Pandaria, and that's kind of been my thing since then. Yeah, more or less. Let's go. What's up, dude? What's up, my man? But yeah, tonight we're gonna be raiding. I'm gonna be streaming the raid. We're gonna try to see if we can kill the boss and hopefully be done with the tier. Ultimate easy. Hopefully we'll be done with the tier and I can maybe take a break, play some Diablo, you know, do all that stuff. Just take a breather, because this couple of weeks have been rough, man, and a lot of other people in the guild have also been putting in the same amount of effort. So it would feel so sad to just like quit now, right? Especially with class buffs coming up tomorrow, like the bosses that we're trying to kill right now are going to be even easier. So it just feels like I just want to kill it now before the buffs come in. I just want to see if I can kill it right then and there. You know what I mean? It would be so nice if we could. What gear can I get from here, by the way? A shield? Only a shield, really. I guess it's worth. Yeah, I guess the shield is okay. Alright, so we'll keep us as a prod. I'm hoping I wouldn't get the trinket from here, because that one does not seem like a solid trinket for tanks in general. But we'll see. We'll see. Try to see if I can get you a summon. Yeah, you have to kill Sark at Heroic. Sark at Heroic is hard, man. Just like Razagath. Every other boss on Razzie raid was like pretty doable, and then you walk up to Sark, and that one is like, wait a second. This was actually kind of difficult. Hold on a second. Actually a bit of a challenge. And Sarkarath is a very, very similar with this tier. Like, I'd say Echo Notharian is also pretty rough as well. But Sark, definitely. Definitely. Yo, I'm watching the sub-creation for Prop Warrior. They're in the C tier, dude. They're C tier students now. What is this? Just double checking my talents to make sure I get the right build. I think I got everything. Defensively, offensively. Can I go like a very protective build? Is there like a recommended like super tanky build for dungeons? Because I may need to be running that. Mythic Plus build. They have a leveling build. Yeah, Mythic Plus build seems to be about what I'm doing right now, actually. About the same. Could have probably picked up more stamina, honestly. But I don't know if that's worth. Okay, I think I have it set up exactly I needed. Exactly how I needed. We just need a healer, we'll be good to go. I've killed Sark Heroic 8 times this week, man. 6 more one-shots. I feel like, yeah, if you got a group that knows what they're doing, and that have done it on Mythic in particular, like the Mythic strat applied to Sark Heroic, he just falls over. There's a lot more going on in Mythic, for sure. A lot more. Like the phases and everything. With my raiding guild splitting up because the GM just dumped the guild problems onto 3 officers and they went AWOL. That's not fun. That's not great. I guess the question is now, can the officers hold the fort together? Yeah. Hopefully I guess we got a kill. I mean, there's still a lot left to this tier, so getting yourself AOTC still is a viable option, honestly. You guys still have a chance at it. What class mode's coming up tomorrow? So there's a lot of them tomorrow, Jedi. I have a whole list of them here. Let me bring them up. So tomorrow we got PvE and PvP changes. Classes to be looking out for is, first of all, like Death Knight got a bit of a buff for Blood DK. Demon Hunter's single target is going up by like 15%. For auto attacks, Chaos Strike, Annihilate, Fellblade, so like anything that's a single target ability gets buffed by 15%. It's not a literal 15% damage buff, but like even the auto attacks are getting buffed up, so they're really trying to buff the single target. Druids, Feral Druids got a small buff. Hunters, kill shot for range specs like BM and MM is getting buffed up. MM also got aim shot, rapid fire got buffed by 10%. So like everything but auto attacks and certain other trinkets. But a lot of their damage is like aim shots and rapid fire anyway. Race, they got Cycling nerfed a little, but they buffed their single target damage. It makes up the difference a little bit, but not enough. Still AoE loss, but better single target anyway. Holy Priest is getting buffed up left and right. Holy Fire, 10% more damage. Smite, 15% more damage. Shadow Word Death for Holy, 25% more damage. Chastise, 35% more damage. So maybe there'll be like an aggressive build in the future for Mythic Plus. Rest of Shaman tier set just got buffed up. Like the 2 set is buffed by 40%. 4 set buff lasts a little bit longer. Protection Warrior's defensive stance is going to be 20% DR instead of 15. I guess to make Protection Warrior even sturdier. And maybe just encourage Protection Warriors to dive in a prot stance or defense stance. And then they get PvP changes like the Gladiator Distinction Trinket 2 set bonus is going to be a little bit nerfed for like everybody but not a healer. I guess to make the damage go down a little bit in Arena. So like the primary stat loss for literally everybody. Boomkins are going to be able to cyclone not as quickly, but still fairly quickly. Then Resto Verdant Fusion takes a pretty big hit, only like 4% hot extension, so it's gonna kind of suck for them. Monks got buffed up a little bit with Envelop Mist. Catharsis for Praise got buffed a little. Like it has more of a storage, but it takes a little longer to get the storage. Shadow Priest one-shotting people with Catharsis together with Misery and Infurling Darkness, like the VT thing, when they can apply VT again. Instacast, that's gotten nerfed by quite a bit. Like, it says 20% of its effectiveness or something. They did buff Displaced Atonement for PvP, which, like, some priests are not happy about, because it's like, well, I don't heal with Atonement. They're like, well, we want you to. And they're like, no, I don't want to heal Atonement. Sabro got nerfed in terms of his burst a little bit. Most of the Secret Technique stuff. For Shaman, they changed up the healing to be less heal and stream focused, but like self-heal focused, like the casted heals. And Warlock defense has got nerfed a little bit. So yeah, that's a whole list. That's literally everything. I have a full set of notes on the side for my vid this morning. Leveling Alamo as well right now. Alamo is a lot of fun, man. Especially with like 10-1-5. I feel like that would be the spec to invest into. 9% damage buff all around. Then ring nerf is only going to be like a 2% of our damage loss if you replace like the ring with actual good secondary stat rings. The Ghost Strike interaction kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. The Ghost Strike does make ambush build a lot weaker, but the Keep It Rolling build, if you play around Roll the Bones, that's a lot stronger. So it might actually be like overall, to some degree, a little bit better for Outlaw to a degree, but the damage buffs definitely make up like a lot of these nerfs that were like part of 10-1-5. A lot of them. It's not an overhaul or rework that a lot of people were hoping for, but it's better than nothing, you know? Wait, so Marksman getting buffed by 10%, Rapid Fire buffed by 10%, Aim Shot buffed by 10%, Rapid Fire, Aim Shot, and some other stuff got buffed up by 10%. I have no idea. Besides this, I have no clue. A Kill Shot by 10%, but they can still have Auto Attack, you have Trinket Procs, you have Death Shock 'em, Volley, you know, so certain other abilities don't get buffed up, but like a good portion of your core abilities are buffed by 10. It's not quite a 10% buff, but like pretty close to it. Almost. Bad week to be a healer. Oh, it is bad week, isn't it? It's like the bolstering Afflicted. Yeah. And we got only like what, like a monk that can help with the spells, so the healer has to do it too. Unless we get like ourselves a shaman. Bad season to be a healer? Really? Yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like Rest of Shaman is super easy right now. Sapphire? I mean, that could work too, yeah? Well, let's get this guy summoned up. We'll be good to go. Are you playing PvP in Season 2? A little bit here and there, yeah. But I've been spending a lot of time raiding this season so far. A lot of my, like, ever since the raid tier came out, I've been, the whole guild has been grinding a lot of it, PvE stuff, really. I've been trying to keep up with my ults, mostly trying to maintain the road, trying to keep them in top shape, and mostly focusing on the tier right now. But I have been doing a bit of PvP here and there. We even had a whole like stream where we tried to do some solos. And the solo queue shuffle, the queues take ages. Actual ages. Except like in the middle of the night. I feel like the queues are super high. Like if I just get done with the video and I'm just hanging out waiting for it to like finish the stuff on YouTube, or just pop in a couple of games of shuffle, like they're 5 minutes. Feels like instant at this point. Mom and Dad doesn't recognize me? What the? SP, what do you mean? Is that you? Hold on a second. The only other person that does keys with me. Gotta be SP, right? It is SP. What the hell? Okay, hey guy, how you doing? We got you into a key. That's you're gonna have fun dispelling everything, huh? We got a monk that's gonna try to help, I hope. But good luck. Is there anything to dispel in this dungeon? Oh, you know what's gonna suck is having to do the final boss. You're just gonna have to let people tick with their dots, I guess. I guess. I feel like ASUS maybe gonna be okay. Maybe have a blur or some kind of defensive for those. But yeah, that one is not gonna. That was not gonna feel great at all, whatsoever. Yo, ask me. I'll go defensive stance if I ever need to, dude. If I'm actually like in trouble and like we're literally melting, I'm popping defensive stance, dude. I have to do the other key. Actually, I had to do that for a bit. The curse, yeah, the curse. Oh, the curses. Yeah, those you can CC. You can interrupt those before they even go off. But he does have a way to like remove a curse, at the very least. So he does have that. Man, we know what's gonna suck for me is the what is it? The Crocs. That's gonna be the worst. Those things are gonna be the worst for me. Just the thorn damage. Unless I can actually deal with it properly. Yeah. We're doing dwarf. What is it, Xanda? Okay, we're going Xanda. I just need to make sure I get like a proper AoE stun on that. First one, I think I kind of want to do a biggish bully here. Again, it's tyrannical, so maybe like I'm underestimating any of this, potentially. Go for roar. Oh god, can't see anything. Thank you, Alex Shaza, appreciate you. We just cut him out, right? Yeah, just cut him out. Honestly. So these guys, I kind of want to see if I can go for an interrupt on one of them. And try to see if I can like drag him a little. Can I inside them? Technically, yes. I really want to drag him into the next set of mobs. That's what I really want to do. I just used my, what's it? Stun though. So I don't know how I'm going to deal with these guys whatsoever. I can stun one at least. Okay, I guess we got the other one. Oh, I'm dying. We're actually dying. Actually just dying. Actually just died. I had to pop everything there. That was not great. That was not good for me at all. Okay, let's grab these guys too. Reflected. These guys I'm a little worried about though. Did I stun that? Literally trying to heal myself every global if I can. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm just dead. Oh, I was just melting, dude. Chomps just absolutely trucks me. I didn't realize that hits that hard. Is there a way to avoid it? Like, do just walk away from it maybe? Let's get going to this set of mobs. We'll just go do these guys first. I got nothing. I got nothing here really. Yeah, this warrior feels like it just falls over super easily. It's really bad, dude. It's real bad. I'll try to see if I can maybe like walk away from the chomp. Maybe that's something I can do. That'll stun it. Stun this. Chomp. I got two of them. That's not gonna feel great. Could maybe wall it. That hurts a lot, dude. That chomp is painful. And normally warrior's pretty good against like physical damage, but I guess it is like a bleed that goes through armor fully, doesn't it? Reflect on that. Normally you can, what you can do is you can pull these guys onto the boss and they'll do their roar, which gives them more damage done, but also increases their damage taken, which is reckless rage. So you can kind of pull them onto the boss and nuke the boss with that. I don't know if I want to do that. This is, as you can see, my health is kind of bobbing back and forth right now. Don't really feel super healthy. I should have maybe saved the trinket until he went down, honestly. I probably need to go and grief torch it. That was maybe a little overkill. 800k burst? What, just now from ASUS, you mean, or you? I mean, like your hunter did that. Gotta keep pressure on this man for a bit. I have to interrupt this guy real quickly. Gotta do that. Drag him over. Just so we can kind of have them all grouped up on Gromok. Take him real quickly. I'll charge to that guy real quick so I can grab him. This is totally gonna be out. Here we go. Kill myself. Hoping we'll be okay. Nice. Dude, my health just bobbing all over the place. I'm trying my very, very best to keep myself alive. I'm telling you right now. I am trying my hardest to keep myself alive here, dude. I am doing everything I can. But I feel like that's probably the best way to learn how to play a tank. Just to do a little bit of this content out of your level, out of your league a bit. Because then you actually have to like worry about your defenses and stuff. Hi, what's up, Winter Sun? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful evening, my man. Let me see if I can stay on this Skullcracker guy a little bit. Drag all the mobs together, just so we can be cleaved down. Heavy arrow. Making sure we face him away. Can I reflect these? Sometimes you could reflect some random like ground stuff. Sometimes. Gonna wall this just to make sure we're safe. These guys are gonna be doing the shield thing. Got him. Heavy arrow. Watch it. Huge. We don't have a B-res though for the group, so that's a little unfortunate. At least we got really good damage. The prod, this feels pretty good to cleave. Watch out where the green one's facing with a heavy arrow. Yeah, because this guy's gonna be kind of pain. That hurt. That stuff is gonna hurt. You know what? Actually, this is going better than I thought it was. I think I did underestimate just how hard this dungeon was gonna hit. Like off the bat, every single one of these trash bags is hurting. I'm thinking maybe even go defensive stance, dude. Just pick up aggro and go as damage as I can. Leverage this 50% damage reduction. So maybe be a little bit tankier. I don't think battle stance is good for me. Not bad. How you doing, my man? Doing pretty good. Trying to see if we can get another raid done tonight. Probably gonna be streaming it as well. That should be pretty fun. Can I do 2 of these things? Should be able to, right? Ideally. I'm over here. Corner myself a bit. Ow, 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 ow. That bleed. That bleed, it hurts. Can I just walk away? I forgot. Jake, I think you're the one who told me like I just walk away from these guys. With the jagged bite. Yeah. Yeah, so just stepping them. I don't actually have to get hit. Yeah, I forgot about that. That is so good. That's stuff that I gotta learn as a tank, man. I just don't know these things super well as a tank. Oh, that's so easy then. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Is he gonna recast it? He is gonna recast it. Okay, weird. So at some point they do get in a situation where they just keep trying to recast. That's what it is. Okay. Now I learned. Now I know. That's so good. Alright, boys, ready? Everybody here? Alrighty, let's do it. Let's see if we can get this done right. We have plenty of stuns for this thing, so we don't have to worry about it at all. I guess that works. I did not mean to go for a stun, but I think the evoker maybe did. Let's go. Let's do this. We got our afflicted cry, by the way. We gotta heal it. That's a lot of these things, alright, by the way. He's probably gonna get stunned. Okay, now he's stunned up. I'm trying not to go for a big shield slam, shield charge with him yet. I do want to use it. I guess I'll do it like this. Next class stun is gonna do it too. So I can use either a class stun with the orbs, or we could just orb him. I think I want to use the orbs to stun him later. I guess that works too. Could you just keep stunning this guy so he doesn't ever do the bleed thing? Is that a thing you could do? I try to give him rallying cry, man. I try to help a little bit. Watch yourself. If I want to stun him again, I'll probably go this way. Yeah, can you actually just stun lock the boss so he doesn't ever bleed anybody? Is that a thing, or is that, am I wrong about that? That's a good Griff Torch. Yeah, it's a lot. That damage is pain. Okay, at least we got him down. I just run from him. Fear of the Eagle did more damage on unlocks by the tyrannical TF. If you're pulling a lot of mobs, I imagine that will do it. You know? Yeah, I see your damage though. Super Sting, Fear of the Eagle. I think if a tank pulls a lot and you use big value spears, like we're golden. SP's AFK. He DC give him a sec. Okay, SP's DC. Yeah. Game froze. Okay. Sounds good. I'll let him know. This just are like kind of heroish. This nice boss I feel like can actually do a lot of damage to me just because he has a big nasty frontal. Like if I just use my brain, then I think I should have a defensive for it. By the way, that set, what are these axes? They look like keys. It actually doesn't look that bad. Like whole turquoise look with the, is that a suit? It's got a whole head to toe suit. What is that? Like hazel. Color scheme hazel. Are we back, SP? Okay. I think I want to pull these guys into next trash pack maybe. Gonna try to see if we can group them up together maybe. Go stone. Defensive. Try not to give them back if I can't help it. Oh god. All the defenses. Literally every defensive available. Live that. Dispel, cleanse, anything? I want to see if I can pull these guys, but I don't really want to like pull them out specifically. I want them to come over here. They're just gonna bolster pretty hard, aren't they? I didn't think about it at all. Do they have line inside of us? I don't think it should. We stun everything. Oh god. Oh, what is that? Is that the cleave? Okay, I'm getting stone bolted for 140k. Yeah, that bolster probably was not the play. That bolster probably was not the play. Never mind then. Maybe I should have like grouped them up immediately. We should have grabbed the cleaver guys, pulled them over, maybe around the corner here or something. That probably would have been much easier. That's my fault. 100%. Million burst survival, man. That's pretty good. Yeah, survival does a lot of damn. Good truck would have had to go afflicted. Yeah, so maybe I should pop defensive stance, honestly. I wonder if that's going to feel any better. Let me try defensive stance in the opener here. Trying to cleanse. Yeah, I feel ya. Oh god, health. Oh, lack thereof. I'll pop defensive stance here just to see what happens. Does this feel any tankier? I don't feel tankier. Oh god. Did that feel any healthier? I don't think I felt healthy at all. That was a defensive stance too. I feel like aggro got ripped off of me pretty quickly when I'm not reducing my damage by 10%. Oh no. Okay. Spiders? Maybe this will actually be kind of like doable. Get spiders and we'll go get bats. Let's start with a big defensive here. Try to interrupt these guys the best we can. We got a big shockwave for these. So we got no damage taken from anything here. No silences, no nothing. Did I feel tankier? Almost feels like defensive stance is technically tankier, but I don't know if it's... I feel like everybody's still battle stance, aren't they? Just so you can pick up aggro and actually hold aggro. I don't know, bro. But I gotta say, PvP Arena is coming to was awesome. Glad you enjoyed it, Ivan. Glad you enjoyed, my guy. Thank you for being there. Yeah, this clap. I think that clap is gonna be kind of painful. Besides that, I don't think this guy should do a lot of damage. Oh god, trying to dodge these things. I put myself in a corner and that was not the play. That wasn't the play. Oh, my health. Oh my god. That was pain. Okay, that was real bad. That was real bad. My health went nowhere for a second. Literally got 0 for a second there. Best to take him not near active one. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. I'll try to do my best there. I just gotta pull them towards the nearest wall, and I didn't really think about anything else. That's all I was thinking. I was just don't put them next to the wall as soon as possible. But you are correct. I think it's also been really out of the loop with prod in general, in terms of like a tank spec. Just compared to like how easy it was to play prod last season, this season does not feel nearly as easy. I don't know if it's like scaling or whatnot. Are there active ones here? He's gotta go front cell here in a bit. Okay, oh god. Of course I'll walk him next to one. Walk him this way. Yeah. I guess it changes which ones are active for the time when you first pull the boss. Okay, I think I just need more practice with this spec, because it used to be like super giga OP, like insanely strong, and I've just been out of the loop with it, I think. Also, I think you used to play talent where your damage would refresh ignore pain easily, and you just did so much damage you were basically maintaining that constantly. And now with the current build of prot, you do have to press ignore pain like pretty regularly yourself. It's part of like your maintenance thing, tank maintenance thing. So maybe that's the problem too, because it felt like you were passively more tanky, but that's because all your damage transferred into a like the ignore pain shield or whatever it was. I'm just not used to that. Trying to reflect it if I can. What's the challenge now? I can show it to you in a second. Here are the talents I'm running. The talents I'm running probably do play with a tier set though. I literally just ran with like basically what is recommended on Wowhead more or less, which is what is played right now by, like when you look at sub creation, right? These are the talents. Okay, he's already charging me in there. Yeah, this guy's gonna be kind of bolstered for a bit here. I don't know if he's gonna be super tanky or whatnot. Does he do anything? I don't know if this guy does anything. Bulwark same, so he does do stuff. Just doesn't really feel like super impactful. Do I want to pull these guys? I feel like a lot of people pull these two, and they don't pull those guys down there. Or maybe they do? I don't remember if we need those guys. I may not. Have you ever tried play classic hardcore? I have not actually committed to a proper classic hardcore character, no. Huh? My shield is about to break? I just saw this icon for a second, like, I haven't seen that before. But I did remember, like, that is a shield icon. My shield is gonna break. No way. Oh, dude, I did a new shield. Oh, please, game, give me a shield. But no, I haven't actually like played proper classic hardcore. I did make a character, you know, but it's not even on like an official classic realms. But it's made one on like Wrath. But I don't know if Wrath realms count either, though. Like, to be honest, just have no idea. Let's try to see if I can stun those guys. Good ring. Classic knock. I'm just trying to see if I can control their ability to curse us. Ow. I'll seem to heal myself a lot more often. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Okay, let's see if we can pull these guys really quickly. But I would like to give Classic at some point ago. I feel like once we're done with the tier, I have a lot more free time to like play other games and do other stuff in WoW in general. Because I want to just focus a lot of time on like ults and get them all like fully racked up and ready to go. That's what I really would like to do. Just to be able to focus down on a couple of my characters, man. But it'll take me a bit here. First, we gotta kill the final boss, and then hopefully we'll be able to just chill, relax, have a good time, you know, get ults caught up, all those things. After this, I'm gonna pull the little dragonlings. Unless you want to pull them now, that works too. I'm cool with that. Oh god, please. Can't really aggro all of them yet. But if you want to pull more, I'm fine with it. I think we still have one more side to go. Let's do this. I'll pull them over here, and I got myself this. I do like prod though. I do feel like this thing is not as tanky as it used to be. Maybe once you get better gear, it will just feel a lot better. But right now it's just like, I definitely do feel like I'm kind of struggling here. We need to kill those guys? Guess we didn't get those guys? Wait, what? Okay, I guess we gotta do it. What did we miss, man? What did I miss? Did I miss some dwarf somewhere? I was pretty sure you just W key, right? I was under the impression you just hold W and you're chilling. Next two guys next to big golems. Three guys next to big golems. Oh, those guys. Okay, okay. I was thinking, for some reason I thought we were okay. We didn't need those, but apparently we did. Am I dead? Okay, we're chilling. Okay, this guy I'm just gonna kind of cross the wall all the way upwards. Send you a code my warriors build. Sounds good, my guy. Yeah, I can peep it later. I should have checked your mana, by the way. I do chilling. Should be okay. I think I should hopefully be able to have the breath for this, or reflect for breath. Yeah, it should be good. Oh, hopefully you guys are okay. Live? Okay, I'll walk him out. I can't. Never mind. That hurts. That actually deals quite a considerable bit of damage. Yeah, now you got the spirits and you got a dispel. That's gonna be pretty painful. Need to be better at walking this guy. It's like we're taking a dog for a walk. Reflect for that one. One time flow. Beautiful. Sun breath. We got this. We'll just walk him over here. I got nothing for this. I can heal it. Can barely live it though. Next one I should have summon for it. Hopefully reflect. I'm okay with that. Reflect for that. Sorry, Garrosh. Okay, not bad. I did feel like I'm super squishy. Like last year, or last season rather. Oh, huge! Last season, was it the same ring? No, it's actually a little different. I don't think I replaced my Onolet. I could give this away actually, couldn't I? Yeah, I guess I could give it away. Does anybody need? Because I already have a crit haste ring. Do I use this as a arms? Chat, keep or give away, because I don't even know, because I have the Onyx Amulet on the prot. I don't need any other ring, but I could keep this for like arms maybe, right? Crit haste. That's maybe good. Have a nice stream. Outlaw buff? No outlaw buffs, not until 10.15, man. Debuff is gone, kill us again. Oh, is that a weak aura maybe? Yeah. Let me see, how do we do? Dude, Azal popping off as a Demon Hunter. Absolutely crushing it. And I'm just doing 50k, 56k, just mostly Onyx Amulet. And then Ran and all that other stuff. Dude, I gotta figure out a better build. Like, what did Prot Warriors used to run? Like, oh, 10% damage deal as to ignore pain. So we are still running this talent. I thought that for some reason it was fueled by violence. But I guess not. Didn't Warriors also run Spell Block for a bit? Or Tough as Nails? Was that not a playstyle before? Also, I kind of miss having a Thunderlord for Demo Shouts. I get why people use Show of Force because of the damage it offers, but I almost want to go Thunderlord. Just got like super hyper tanky options for all of my talents. But the setup that the Prot Warriors got right now, that's like the best slot one. Is that your talent build? Is that about the same? Wish it came also with a picture or something, what it will look like. Alrighty, TY boys. Next up, Blood DK. I feel like Blood DK is a lot easier to tank on. I don't know what it is, man. I just feel like as long as I got resources, I can always have myself covered. And like AMS, IBF, just feel like such straightforward defensive abilities that like they just gotta like hit everything perfectly. I don't know, it feels different because Proud Warrior, there's like what, a 40% DR, a health buff, a demo shout to debuff the mobs, and like spell reflect with 20% DR. Like the very specified defensives, and if you use specific defensive in the right situation, you get huge value. But Blood DK, it's like it covers every situation in defensives. Magic damage, AMS. Doesn't matter if it's a dot or if you get hit by a thing. Magic damage, this one. All the other damage, IBF. You just press it, and then a lot of like your offensive abilities are also defensives. Whereas Proud Warrior, like Avatar doesn't really give you a defensive buff, does it? It used to be a tier set back in the day, but not really anymore. Unless they do like maybe Avatar gets shield wall, and the other way around. Then maybe you could do Avatar and you get a shield wall for a little bit. Maybe that'll be the play, but I feel like you just lose out so much extra damage on the and the resource generation with Thunderclap. Definitely doesn't feel worth. I think I just need more strength on my gear. I just need more item level, and this thing will probably feel a lot better. That or maybe probably a better trinket, because this thing is good for damage, but it's not really good for survivability. So I may need like an actual defensive trinket or something. I'll need to figure that out. I also may just want to pop a good gem in here, like maybe see if Memnar can make me a primary stat gem. That'll probably help a ton. Let me do this. Let me pass you lead real quick. Let me hop onto another alt, and if you guys want to help me real quickly, come on, Blood DK, get a key done real quick, and go Thunderlord while still low gear. It helps with Rage Regen and Rage Recon. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I just need like an actually defensive, and like being able to charge out and pop a demo shout immediately in every single trash pack. I just feel maybe better for me, just because I don't think I'm surviving anything, dude. I just don't think I'm living anything on this thing. I just kind of struggled, not gonna lie. I struggled on that Proud Warrior, man. Just a little. I feel like Blood DK would feel a lot better though, but maybe I'm overestimating it. Let's get SB. Hey Zal, you want to join us, my guy? You want to do another one real quickly? I don't know if can this thing do a 16? I feel like this thing will be able to be fine on 16. It's a Blood DK, so it's like kind of survivable, but not really too. My gear is actually worse than that on a Protection Paladin too. But like I got my tier set from last season, which isn't ideal. I think the newest one is a lot better. But it's just, I think it's because I've been playing this thing together with Umbilicus Eternus since day one, which is like super giga strong defensively. Maybe that's why this thing feels so good. A join? Yeah, sounds good. Or if you join, I guess you could prot and I could frost maybe? Or you could DPS, I could tank it. I don't really know. I need to get a key though. SP, do you by chance have like a 16? By any chance? I don't know, man. Do I even take this thing into a 16? Oh, maybe, dude. I feel like it's a freehold. I'd be able to do that pretty easily. Maybe. Okay, when I add it, maybe. I think it probably just kills it entirely. I should have a better trinket, right? I do have this Shard of Rokmora and Drogbar Rocks. Should I do this? Drogbar Rocks and Shard of Rokmora over Whetstone? Probably, right? So what is this thing? What does it do? Encase your body in absorbing damage. I mean, at least I got an absorption trinket, right? Maybe you could use that in the opener. Maybe that's what I do for a video, man. Just give this a go. Try and see if I can live. Also, I wonder if it's worth swapping out one of my rings, because they're all haste crit, but no Versa. I guess Mastery is better, isn't it? Go Mastery here, maybe? But haste is so good, though, so maybe I shouldn't swap it. Belt, I think I keep that one for item level. And I do think I want to go with this neck, though. I do think I want to go with the neck. Jake, what gems do I want as a Blood DK? What gems would I want by chance? Because I can get myself some gems. Got 2 settings, not 25. 2. Please, Scott. Keyboard, please. 2. Here we go. And then I got 1 here. Not 11. 1. I swear to God. I swear feel like I'm going senile. I'm getting old, man, so maybe that's the case. 14 halls. I guess like a 14 will probably be more like a measured key for me. Let me look it up actually. What do people run subcreation? Blood DK. Blood DK is in B tier, man. Gems. Haste Mastery. Okay. I can do Haste Mastery. I don't think that's my best in slot gems for Frost, but that's okay. At least it's all haste, which is what's important. I think it's Frosty would want crit. But Haste Master I think is pretty close, where it's like it'll be fine. I guess we'll try to see if we can sign up for like a 16. Maybe like a free hold. Something that's super doable and predictable. Dyslexic butt. You good, Mecca, you good. Honestly, I'm starting to feel more dyslexic by the day, man. Brain rot, just brains. Brain functionality is just going downhill. Let's try this Underrot, man. Ah, wrong spec. I took the wrong spec. Crap. I could prod. I was gonna blood DK it. Goldeman, Halls Infusion. I think we could do Halls, right? We could probably do Halls Infusion, right, boys? Maybe? Possibly? Let's see. Brackenhide? Probably not. And we just do Goldeman. I'm gonna try to see if we can get a 16, but I'm not gonna wait too long. We're gonna do 16, 15 maybe. Try to see if we can get a bite or two. Potentially. Acid is in this one? I guess getting his weeklies out of the way. Natharan's Lair? We just missed it. Just missed it. 10% mana remaining? That's a weak aura for you, isn't it? Yeah? Or is it just like an add-on? I guess it is pretty helpful though, isn't it? Also, how geared are you on this thing at this point? Spoils. Molten. Oh, you got best in slot trinket. That's so good. Get yourself that crafted, So you get yourself the bracer. What else is a good enchant for you? Oh, he gets the cloak, yeah. The embellishment. Yeah, I guess that is pretty strong, isn't it? Would I be able to do Vortex? I think I'd be able to do Vortex. There's some scary mobs in Vortex, but I think I should be able to maybe live it. Let's see if we can do a 15-16. Just to make it a little bit measured. It's a little bit difference between 15 and 16, just very little difference. There's a weapon in Underrod though, isn't there? I think it's worth trying for it. Freehold, there's a weapon there. Would like to get some aspect crests little by little, but I think just focusing on gear maybe. Because like, look, difference between a 15 and 16. 15, easy, can get in. 16, oh, I don't know. It's a pre-made, but I don't know. Alright, at least we got an easy one. Got everything right. I think it should be good. Hopefully. My build is a tank to the 15 for protection. Let me look at this thing. Yeah, so you did go Thunderlord. What'd you bypass instead? You went down the middle. You didn't do the left-hand side with the block duration. You keep doing this? That's my fault, dude. I just picked a random one. Is there a way to dispel these things? I'm so sorry, SP. I am so sorry. Okay. So we gotta swap into a monk. That's gotta help a little bit. Yeah, so maybe I should try your build. So I guess I would take away a little bit from the Juggernaut thing with the shield slam or shield charge and just go into a little bit more defensive. The AoE silence, I actually don't know if that's really a must-have, but maybe that's really good. Spell block seems really good too. Yeah, maybe your build might actually be better. Just picking up spell block instead of like the last stand thing. Picking up the The cooldown reduction on demo shot probably would feel a lot better. Yeah, maybe this is the play, honestly. Maybe that's better. Actually, what you're about to do, I'm thinking we're gonna do a freehold 15. I was trying to see if we could get into a 16, but then I was like, you know what? Protection Warrior felt kind of squishy as a 411 with full tier set from last season. And I'm about to do Blood DK with a 408 16. I feel more confident on a Blood DK. Really more confident than Protection at this point. I don't know how it turned out, man. Protection used to be like the go-to spec for me, honestly. But yeah. Azol, if you need to whisper, Dal Knight on Illidan. Dal Knight. Controlling an alliance? I can still invite you. Hold on. Do I have you added on Reality? Pass me lead, Mr. Warrior. So I can... Okay, there we go. That works out too. Never mind. We're good. Yeah, is Sapphire... Are you technically Alliance on that thing? SB? Or... Is that how we got an invite? At least we got in somehow. Tell him Alliance, you're fine, my guy, you're fine. But yeah, I just need to maybe like play around with that thing, get it a little bit better gear. Have it been at? Okay, that works out. Yeah. Got the void channel man today. Whoop whoop. That's awesome, Larissa. How you doing, fam? Hope you have a good one. Sorry I missed the chat there earlier. Okay, Monk doesn't have bad DPS. Yeah, the Monk was actually doing okay that game. Monk was doing just fine, honestly. Alright, I think we're good. Hopefully. Oh, is it normal? Okay, hold on. Run out, run in. Let's actually switch the song. Survival's fun, man. We're running back 1,000, 100,000, what is that, million underrods for a bloody cloak? It's getting ridiculous. The crit Versa one? That's your best? Just craft a haste crit one when the reset. Just go for the coin. Just craft yourself a cloak and put like an embellishment on it. Or like at least the not embellishment. Put the food buff or whatever. That will do it, right? Okay, I do want to do a big pull in the opener here. I want to try to see if this trinket can help me live at all. Absorbs 30,000 damage from each attack up until 424,000 damage. I think that thing is going to get wasted immediately in this opener. But I want to rush in, pop every defensive, every offensive, and try to see if I can just group everything up and tank it. I honestly think we'll be okay. Because all I need to do is just walk in, weapon, grippy hand, I got my defensive, drop down Death and Decay, grip everything, and then I need to go for Tombstone, and then maybe like one Death's Caress, and like I should be totally healthy. Maybe. I'm taking Shadow Flame Embellishment for Lariat at Adaptive Strat. Honestly, I think Shadow Flame Embellishment are a lot stronger. Or you're taking them embellishments off for a Lariat on Adaptive Stat. Is that really the play? Hey Dal, stop playing after Legion launch and starting my geared ults. What is the best way to start Mythic Pluses? My old guild's practically dead. I mean, looking for a raiding guild or a dungeon, or we're looking for a guild that raids. There's a good chance to also do Mythic Pluses. Might not be a bad idea. But if you look at like getting into M pluses, start out at lower keys. Build up a little bit of gear, build up a bit of score, or even try to see if you can push your key and fill out your group with people that are, I guess, the highest item level possible, that have score, sorta. Especially once you get into that 11s to like low 16s. There's a lot of people on weekly that are super geared that are doing 11s to like 15s, mostly 11s, 12s, in order to get all the weekly like crests and stuff. Once you start getting gear and you start getting some crests, you'll be able to use that gear to take your heroic quality gear eventually to a mythic level quality. So it's a nice little progression system just from like playing dungeons. Although you will want to start doing them at like 11 and then also like at the plus 11, also plus 16. But like as you build up gear, as you do more dungeons, you get more quests, and that'll help out a ton. So that's what I would do. Oh yeah, this feels pretty healthy, honestly. I'm gonna IBF it just to make sure we're chilling. Extra chilling. That was healthy. That was just absolutely healthy. I am gonna have to pull these guys, but I'm gonna have to walk past them, by the way. We're gonna want to try to put them behind the pillar here, if we can. So let's see if we can pull this guy onto us. That's a weird spot. Yeah, that's a good idea. I also forget I have a blind. I need to use that a lot more regularly. Do I have anything for this group? Not really. But I think we do want to pull him. Oh god. Let's have Rune Tap, so at least I can reduce the damage I'm taking by like a hair. Oh, my health. My health. Okay, Rune Weapon, we're fine. Rune Weapon, we're chilling. No Rune Weapon, I'm dying. I gotta get a lot better at that. I think I just throw out my cooldowns way too early. This feels a lot tankier, man. A lot healthier, honestly. The same 3k less than Adaptive and Lariat? Really? Okay, interesting. Very interesting, honestly. Let's use this trinket, man. See if it's any good. We're supposed to be absorbing damage, right? It's absorbing a portion of all the damage I'm taking. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's go pull him like over here. And then we don't have to go anywhere. Oh god, what is he doing? Oh, what is he doing? I did not expect for him to start walking around like that. That was weird. Sky Captain, what are you doing? Oh, Captain, my Captain. What are you doing? Oh, brother, what are you doing? Okay, cool. Definitely gotta look for finding a guild. I think it will help out because if you can get some like raiding done, even a casual like heroic raiding, that's a lot of gear that you can pick up very, very quickly on a weekly basis. Plus, also a lot of the raiding guilds will do Mythic Plus dungeons together. So if you're looking for a more consistent group, getting into like a raiding guild that's doing a little bit of M+ here and there might be a pretty good move, honestly. I don't want to walk him out if I can help it. Watching out for the bird. Honestly, I feel really, really healthy right now. And just shielding. I do feel like every single time he hits me, it does struck me if I don't have like a Giga Shield. Actually, I can't even tell most of the times he's struck me super hard because I am like building a shield ahead of time. But he definitely does rip away a good portion of my shielding every single time. Everything here kind of hurts. I think Final Boss may also hurt a lot too. We'll see though. Dude, this is actually really fun. Tanking while kind of like undergeared. It's actually kind of enjoyable. You have the Onyx Amulet and Shield Primordial Stones. I don't have that now. I mean, I guess like at this point, getting one now isn't really worth, since that the ring and those stones are getting nerfed by like 75% in just a handful of days in 10.15. So at this point, like going for something like this, I don't think it's really all that worth. But I don't have it. Normally you would want to pick it up or something. Normally you definitely want to grab it whenever you can. Do tanks even run like defensive versions of this rings? I think they usually just run like aggressive versions, right? Just all damage. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do run defense. Okay, it doesn't have a lot to like group everything here, but I guess we gotta have to do it. Okay, one guy down. We're just gonna wait for him, I guess. Don't have a B-res. Oh, I do have a B-res actually. I probably should have B-resed him. I should have taken my, what is it, weapon, rune weapon, and probably should have taken it onto this trash pack. Pop in everything here defensively. Panic. Defensive panic. Gotta grab that guy because I know he's gonna end up doing his thing anyway. Auction house, I'd say, is a good way to get started on gear. It's a decent enough way of going about it if you have the capital for it. The gear from auction house can be kind of expensive though. So like, just be aware. That's all I'll say is just be aware. It is pricey. I would say crafting, definitely worth investing into the crafting gear. Like, not crafting yourself specifically, but doing the crafting work orders and figuring your way around it. But basically, you just get the items that you can find on the crafting work orders, items that you can make, and then you buy materials, and you basically put it as a work order for somebody who has the professional experience to be able to craft you the items you're looking for. You get them the mats, you find yourself a crafter, usually in the trade chat. You guys agree on the price, and then you pay them. They make you the item. It can come in different rarity qualities, so you can agree on like what quality of item you're looking for, stuff like that. Are you gonna die, by the way? I got nothing for that, man. Does somebody keep pulling into Lust, maybe? Or I feel like I do. So this next trash back. I do have weapon, so we could do with the weapon. I do have this as well. Fan blood, so we're okay. Should be okay. BF as well. Got resources. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. Oh, big heal. I guess I just got autoed by everybody at once there. That or the big guy just got bolstered and autoed me and I didn't parry it. One of those two. My health just disappeared. I just had to go for a big death strike. Okay, we'll go down the middle like this. Doing fine. This is okay. Perfectly fine. Nothing wrong here. Ah, my health, dude. It yo-yos around so much as a blood DK. It's not even funny. At least you got the trinket for the next go. I think what we'll do is we'll go all the way into the shark room. We'll pull the big guy. Big heal. Here we go. Alright, let's do these guys. Don't think I want to pull the big guy yet. Might be best just to avoid that one. Okay, now we do. Now we're pulling him. Now we're pulling him. Make sure you focus him. Ow. All good, all good, all good. We just gotta focus him down. I got plenty of defense, so we can make this work. Okay, once he's dead, I'm gonna walk him. We're just gonna walk him this way. We're gonna start DRP, and then we gotta go kill the other guy, I guess. It should be a meme. Can pull? I guess we could do this, yeah. I'll be it early. Don't worry, my mans. My mans, you're taking all the aggro. You too. Ah, health. Okay, death strike. I wasn't looking at my armor at all. Just gonna kite him. Big ups tomorrow. What's up, Rob? Yeah, dude, big ups. Lots of buffs. Actually pretty excited about it. Okay, so we have like 72, so we need a bit more percent. I guess we can maybe do Ludwig. Nice. I guess we could do this guy. What we could also do is this. The other ads. Get the shield thing.
Watch your step.
I guess we could do these guys with Ludwig maybe. Make sure everybody comes down first. We're good? Come down. Come down. I see our Evoker up above. I like your spot, but you're gonna get hit. There we go. Now we'll do Ludwig. We'll do both of them. Oh wait, Ludwig is gonna get bolstered, isn't he? That's probably not a good idea. I'm just gonna have to live this for a little bit. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. At least it doesn't last forever. I know my mistake. I know I made the mistake here. I realized it when I walked at him. We'll be okay. I will live. I got a weapon and everything. Hopefully we'll have someone for the second boss though. Or the captain boss. And so we'll do this guy, then we'll do Trothak right after while the RP is still going on. Look, we killed him quickly. It's all gone. His buff is gone. We're fine. There was no to the moving lull. Yeah. Yeah, I probably could have just finished that guy off and then did it. Yeah. Honestly. Ow. We're fine. That was my fault. Captain's fight. Captains. Are we good to go then? One pull after that. Yeah, I probably should have just done like a little slower, honestly. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Alright, go. I'm gonna need to aggro that guy really hard, huh? By the way, Care, I can't really do much for you. I actually gotta get this guy's aggro.
Change target. Helps run. Danger.
If you charge at her and then you go around, you're dead. Yeah, unless you do like charge properly. It's kind of pain. Ow. Guess this roll hit me.
Danger. Change target. Run.
Are we using the monk thing in order to break out of that barrel? Is that what's going on? I feel like randomly the barrel just like disappears. Oh my god, I hurt sometimes. Just pain. Oh, thank you. Blood Death Knight's best friend is an evoker. I swear. Caught it, dude. Perfect. Look at that. Haste. Giga haste. Oh, massive. Look at that.
Change target.
Ow. Help. If you Tiger's Lust me, by the way, that removes the barrel. If you have Tiger's Lust, that will remove the barrel. You just gotta make sure the barrel first lands and then remove it. I did? Oh, okay. You just drop that? Wait, you can ROP it? Wait, that's huge. I didn't know you could do that. It's kind of massive. Blood DK plus disc is a godly combo as well. Makes the job as it is so much easier. Yeah, wait, aren't you absorbs just like stronger on a Blood Death Knight? Because of the, yeah, absorbs are more effective on you. That's actually so strong.
Change target.
If you res Reaper Blade, you can just spawn over here, my guy. Yeah, release. Release. There we go. Yeah, you're chilling, my man. I'll wait on you just to make sure you're in the arena before we pull. And it'll be good to go. Killed my first 20 with a disc of blood DK, and the guy just laughed how little healing I had to do. I mean, like a properly geared blood DK doing a 20, yeah, they need very, very little healing. Very little support. I'm just doing this as like a very, very under-geared Death Knight. At least compared to this season's content. Can I just stay in? Uh-oh. I gotcha. No worries. Just gotta make sure I have a bit of running power. We're chilling. We're chilling. Hold on. Shooting safety. You're fine. You're fine. You're okay. Just keep yourselves alive, boys. Keep yourselves alive. I'm gonna drag the away from the shark. There we go. We should be good. SP will have a shark on him. He'll have to jump the shark, but others will be okay. Rice? Oh my god, that man's just dying. What is he dying to? Double the shark? Oh no, Azal. Oh no. Oh, what the? Okay, we got a guy joining us. What are the black tooth dudes? A black tooth brute. We'll hopefully be okay. Does he bolster the boss? Is that a thing anymore? I thought they removed the whole ads could bolster boss. I guess we'll find out, yeah? No? Okay, I forgot about that. Remember when that was a thing? And you would just randomly pull a bunch of mobs onto a boss by accident? And it would be like, oh, that key's over. On like a high tyrannical. That's actually kind of nice. You can just kind of pull ads towards the boss then the entire time. If you really wanted to. As long as the ads are not like super scary. That's not bad. Haven't bolstered the boss since SL. Is that when they got rid of it? I'm old apparently. I guess I just didn't really know how bolster works, but like for the longest time, I just remember all the tanks I knew just wouldn't even like, what is it? Wouldn't even pull any mobs onto a boss ever. I always thought it's because of bolstering. Are we good? Because I want to do a big pull here. Have a big grippy hand. Big trinket too. Oh god. We gotta kill these things quick though, by the way. Gonna have to kill them. Good. We got the dog. I got nothing for this dog, by the way. She's gonna bolster to hell. That's all I can do. Painful motivation. Try to see if we could pre-shield her. That's about all I can do. Pre-shield and she does the wall blade. That's all I can do for you. Just pop a massive shield before it happens. Oh my god. We actually did so much damage just now. Oh my goodness. That was actually great. Okay, I got nothing here. We got IBF. Dog. No, we're dead. Actually dead. Unless I can heal right now. I still got a mad shield on me. Mad shield is all I got. I had no health, but a mad shield. Is that my trinket shield, maybe? I don't even know, honestly. I don't even know. You can interrupt that. Oh, he's bolstered. Oh, God. Oh, lordy. That's a big boy right here. Next thing he died. That was quick. This guy pops off with damage, dude. Wait, we probably could have done this in 16 then. I'm barely surviving, but at least I'm alive. That's all you need. I'll take it. I don't need to be completely alive. Just barely alive. That'll work for me. Spear through the sunlock and shield caster. Which boss? You can do the necrotic wave first boss room. Oh yeah, with the spear. Yeah. I guess you're right. I guess they did kind of get rid of that in SL. For some reason I thought that was still a thing. I don't know why. Grippy hand probably is a bad idea, isn't it? I'm gonna cancel it just because this guy's gonna be waddling. I was gonna say for a second, like, wait, that's not a good. Honestly, I thought it was dead there. I don't know what kind of shield I just created. I guess it was just like a fattest death strike ever. I wasn't able to really heal myself, but I was still able to shield myself somehow. That or it was just purgatory. That was kind of intense. Might have been purgatory together with Van Blood, and maybe my Van Blood fell off, so it gave me a shield as well from Umbilicus Eternus. I don't even know, dude.
Phase 2.
I kind of want to go record that and look to see what the hell happened. Like for 1 million from what Death Strike on Razagath full. Yeah, because you can take a lot of damage from Razzie. You don't actually. I guess with the current gear, maybe you could reach 1 million. Like if you Van Blood, you don't get that much health, but you definitely can get pretty up there. It didn't give us a lot of space to work with, which I'm sorry about that. Let me see if I can waddle him out of here. Do like this, yeah. So at least we could all of us can play the game here. Instead of being trapped back there. Walk with you, boys. What? I was gonna walk with them slowly but surely. Chain of ice.
Phase 3.
This is like the one phase that actually kind of hurts for a tank, but not really. It's just the boss gets his like faster auto attack speed, so every one of those autos starts to crank. And on a really high key, I imagine it's a lot stronger. Like, there you go. Like he's actually like getting a few good hits in there. Can I get a weapon maybe? Wait, no percentage.
Shockwave.
Try to see if I can get rid of the blade barrage. Big hits, we can heal it. Nice. Perfect score. Look at that thing. Let's see. Anything good? Dice? Yo, it's agility. Never mind. Can't even have. Dice is a good trinket, but you can't have it as a strength class. But dice is huge though. I don't know how good it is for like monk, but it is a good trinket generally. Do you need? Dice is agi. So should you come on my demon hunter? Yeah, dice is agi, man. I mean, you can have them, I guess, but like I don't think it's that good. Agility DK for the win. I think if they had a strength version of dice, I think it would have been a fantastic trinket, honestly. That haste and mastery would have been huge, and a little bit of crit on the side, not bad at all either. I healed myself a ton. I am very happy about it. I got some fatty Umbilicus Eternus heals. That felt great, by the way. Dude, Crystalline Body was awful. What is this thing? That chicken is so bad. It barely healed for anything. It's like 3% of my healing. Is that normal? I feel like Unholy Strength is like even more valuable than that. That seemed pretty bad, honestly. That seemed bad. What about this string? Drogbar? Drogbar is, I don't know, 6% of my damage. It's okay, I guess. I feel like a better trinket can sit here instead, honestly. I don't really have that trinket yet, but maybe one day, right? Maybe at some point we'll pick it up. Like, I don't know, Whetstone, like maybe? Whetstone would have done more damage, I feel like. 2x. Appreciate you, boys. GG. Appreciate you. I got the full set. Feel like it doesn't match the mythic set at all. It looks good, man. It's a good looking set, and you even got the pet that matches it. You don't have the right boots, but still looks good either way. Like with the Mog and the eyes and all that. That looks great. Yeah, that was fun. I really do got to spend some more time on the Blood DK and the Protection Warrior, because I've been spending a lot of time on the Brewmaster, which I feel like is ridiculously strong. Bear is also pretty good. Vengeance Demon Hunter is really solid tank. I like that one a lot. And I feel like Vengeance, I had a much easier time doing a couple of 17s the other day with my 2, because it just felt like super tanky. I don't have my tier set, and that thing is a little undergeared in terms of item level, but it felt like super reliable as a tank, like super survivable. Did not really feel like threatened at all, except a handful of times, and that's where you could just like literally run. As a blood DK, you don't really have that much of an option, unless you can like drop a death of decay, slow things down, just walk away. That's about all you can do, it feels like. But I definitely gotta spend more time on this thing, like get some actual gear, hopefully get a tier set, start pumping up some items. I'm just not sure like what belt I'm gonna go with, because there is an embellishment belt that I could be running. I gotta figure out like what's another good embellishment, like for Frost 2. I think Death Knights all run the belt embellishment, don't they? Yeah, unstable Frostfire belt, and then they usually, I guess, run a what do they run? A Shadow Flame thing? Shadow Flame patch? Probably. Apparently Frost DK doesn't run either one. Are you just double Shadow Flame on Frost Death Knight? Is that a thing? Rolling Shadow Flame? It looks like maybe? What do they run? Can I see what he's running in his gear? It's hard to tell what embellishments he's running. So maybe I can see it right here, because you can import a armory sim onto raid sim. I can't really tell if he's running Shadow Flame on his stuff at all. Hold on, maybe I could look at the armory, maybe. Let's see. Or Red IO, maybe? There's the guy, Ewer Silvermoon, Frost Death Knight. So it looks like he's running Shadow Flame in his boots and a Shadow Flame belt. Is that actually what's recommended for Death Knights now? Because I'll probably just go double Shadow Flame then if that's the case. That'll make it much easier for me to gear my ults. And then I can keep the belt that I have right here. And I can keep the neck that I got and all that stuff. And I can maybe make like a bracer, boots, cloak with a Shadow Flame. Like whatever items I don't need as an embellishment. Let me see what are the sims. Yeah, apparently Shadow Flame is the best choice right now for Frost Death Knight. Double Shadow Flame instead of like the belt. I think I'll just do that then. That's kind of nice actually. Because I was hoping, because I was just like thinking to myself, man, I gotta make the belt, I gotta make this thing, I gotta upgrade it. That's gonna feel terrible. But now that I know that I can just hold on to this thing, the Sharkbait harness, I can maybe even start upgrading a little bit. Look at those ugly ass boots for the set. Yeah, not too bad. Wait, I think the actual boots look great though. The one you got are okay, but I kind of like the ones with the set though. Like I'm a big fan of like the full armored look, but that's just me though. I think they look good. Personally, Jake, I do think they look pretty good. Do I have any more crest stuff? No. I don't think I do. At some point, it might also be a good idea to invest for a blood DK into a cheat death ring. Or like the shield ring. Or cheat death, I guess, ring. Not ring. Cloak. Spore cloak. But I think double Shadow Flame may be the play first. Like maybe take one of the items that isn't part of my tier set. So I'm thinking maybe do like a bracer and cloak or something. I don't really know. Can't really do a ring with Shadow Flame. I need to sim this character, man. I need to do some simming on this thing. Figure out what's actually going to be good for Frost. And I can maybe take like whatever Frost sims work and apply them for Blood DK. And just figure that out at some point. I wish I had like a proper character that I built up. Like I have my rogue fully built up for leatherworking, but I haven't built up a proper blacksmith or anything like that. And I wish I would have done that and a tailor crafter. Because then at least I could make like my own gear. That would have been super, super nice, but it's so much effort just to even get leather working down on the rogue and maintain it and progress it and the weeklies quests and all that stuff. Man, I need to see if anybody in the guild can maybe make me some stuff. Because if I can get the Shadow Flame embellishments, all those things, then maybe I can make some items. I need one more spark still. Or do I? I may not. Actually, if I go down to Loma, I may actually have the quest to get my sparks now. Probably. I need to look into it at some point. Because if I do this, that'll probably do it too. I am behind on my sparks. That or just do a bunch of dungeons and I should be able to catch up on a bunch of Shadow Flame sparks. Slap around Red Pally and Unpleasant Survival is such an ego trip. Bro, Red Pally is so good right now though. But yeah, I do think a lot of people don't really look at Survival Hunter as like a viable, solid DPS spec for like, that's good for M pluses, but it's actually so good right now. It is so fun. It's ridiculous. This thing is an absolute beauty to play. So that should be all of my alts done, chat. Every single one of them. So I should be able to hopefully pull some kind of a good item for M pluses at this point. Yeah, and tomorrow we got buffs, lots of cool new stuff. I want to actually maybe give Havoc Demon Hunter a proper go because I've been gearing the Demon Hunter a little here and there. I just need one more tier piece, like a chest item or like a legs, and then I can make my tier set. But tomorrow I should be able to get one more charge of catalyst for 3 overall. Should be a bunch of 4 sets tomorrow, hopefully, on a couple of tunes, as long as I get items that can be turned into tier. That or I gotta do some more raid runs. But I got the Feral Droid tier this week too. That's fun. Paladin should be able to pick up a 4 set tomorrow. So that should be really, really good. Then I should be able to play all those characters like fully. It's Bistat now. Your guy, your full gear, your Vengeance Demon Hunter is a crit haze down. It's actually Bis. Wait, just for damage? Or is like versatility just not that? Or is there some kind of buff with crit? Is there some kind of interaction with crit? Or am I wrong about that? Is there more parry? What's up, Matik? Said you my guy. Hope you're having a good one. But tonight we should hopefully be going back on the rogue and maybe killing Sarkrath, man. Maybe. I got plenty of Augies, potions, all that. So we should hopefully be good to go. Maybe. I forget how you get tokens to upgrade something into a tier set. So this season, they're not doing a token. They're not doing any kind of, like, you don't need to do any connectivity in order to get your tokens, right? So the catalyst, you just, if you haven't done your catalyst quest, just pick up the catalyst boon quest. Like, especially if you're just coming back, just to make sure you have your catalyst like situated. But the catalyst is pretty straightforward this season. Last season, you had to do a bunch of activities out in the open world, or dungeons, or raids, or PvP until it filled up a bar, and then you could get yourself a charter catalyst. This season, there's no quest you gotta do. You just gotta charge for logging on. Simply get a charge just for logging into the game. And it's a global charge that every character gets with the reset. You just literally walk up to the catalyst. I already have 2 charges. I had to do nothing this season in order to get a charge up and running. And I can literally just plug in an item right now in order to turn into like a catalyzed version of that item. Except I don't know why it's letting me catalyze the boots, because they don't change. I guess they do change into the Lurking Spectre's tabby, which is basically the same crit. Get a cloak too. Isn't cloak haste? Mastery? Yeah, it's terrible. But yeah, it's just automatic. It's a global one, so you just need to log on. That's it. You get it. I think even if you don't log on, every account just has a charge every single week that accumulates. So even let's say you end up leveling like a character, like, I don't know, in a couple of weeks, You just got a brand new 70. That 70 will have the same amount of charges that your main would have accumulated from the first day of Catalyst being open. So like, let's say it's 5 weeks after Catalyst is open, that fresh level 70 is gonna have 5 stacks immediately. That's nice, dude. No quest, no nothing. They try to make it very straightforward because there are feedback. Like the quest itself wasn't like difficult to do, but you would have players that would, let's say they can't play for 1 week and then miss out that quest. That means they're permanently just behind on the charge of Catalyst, while everybody else did not miss out and have it. So they were like, all right, even if you decide to take a break, like we want you to still have all your Catalyst charges. You know what I mean? Maybe you're taking a break to be like, you know what, I just want to chill for a bit. I'll come back, get my full tier set, then I'll play. But you kind of had to still play in order to be able to collect your tier set charges. So it was just like super annoying. They decided to make it really straightforward, which was really good. I mean, it was just one of the biggest things that the people commented on, and it's good they made the changes. So sick of this week's Up Plus. Can't wait next week, bro. This week, I don't think it hasn't been too bad, depending on the character I'm playing, though. Right? Like earlier, me and you were playing, and I was doing Demon Hunter stuff. I didn't really hate the Demon Hunter keys, man. Those were actually pretty fun. I enjoyed it, but yeah, Afflicted is I feel like if you don't have Arrested Shaman, it's actually like an affix you have to pay attention to. But Arrested Shaman or any Shaman can just drop down a totem and you're good. You don't have to think about it. It doesn't, this is for you, just a global to counter it. Bolstering is kind of annoying on some of the higher keys if you're not careful with the packs. But yeah, I do wonder what they're going to give us for an affix tomorrow. But we'll see. Great equals parry and Vengeance is Giga spell tanky. You mean until Bear Druids in 10-1-5, right? But okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, maybe parry is a lot better than... And then you could just counter all that physical damage. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, so I may just want to then switch out the Demon Hunter to crit. I thought crit was damage or something. Okay, I could do that. Maybe I should do it right now, actually, while I'm here. Because otherwise I'm going to forget. So should I swap out? I guess it should still be like haste heavy, right? Haste, but then it's like my second reset should be crit. Or I guess not secondary, but like my secondary stat, if that makes any sense. So like still prior haste, but then go crit. Like I'll still have haste in the rings, I guess. But then what do I have gems? I guess these here. What is my parry right now actually? 16%. So if I go for triple gems that give me haste crit. What are they called? Keen? No. Crafty. And I'll do 3 of them. So I have passively a 60% chance to parry, 12% chance to dodge. Do these account like the parry and dodge chance? Do these kind of like stack together like they did back in Cataclysm? Because in Cataclysm you could basically make a protection paladin be set up in such a way where you have a certain amount of block, dodge, parry, miss chances calculated. So where you could never take like a full hit to the face. You either parry that hit, it was either missed, you either dodged it, or you blocked it. Like does that still work in that same way? Like those numbers kind of add up. So like if you, let's say you have, I don't know, 20% dodge, 20% parry, 5% miss chance, so like 55% block, then it's like there's no chance for you to ever take a full hit. You either block it to reduce it, or is that not how it works anymore? Because I don't really remember. But I'll see if I can pop these gems on here and see if that changes any. 16. Still 16. Maybe 17? No, didn't even change. Good one up. I think I did lose a noticeable amount of Versada. But I think as soon as I start getting like better rings, then I can actually put like secondaries on them. I do need a better ring for this thing though to replace it. That's gonna be annoying. I guess I do have this thing though. Yo, is the war still holding on to Seal Affiliate? Because I feel like that one also still has a pretty decent amount of healing for me. Like that seems like a solid heal, like 8% of my healing. Seems kind of good. It's behind Leech, but it's a decent amount of healing. Is it worth keeping? What do you think? They're all added back when invisible avoidance stats. They're all added back up. They're all added up back then to an invisible avoidance stat. I think a Wrath Lich King 250 defense to get an invincible avoidance stat. Let you dodge everything. So Wrath of Lich King defenses are very, 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 very different, I think, than live. Because I remember those stats that I was talking about, those are like kata stats of like the block, dodge, parry thing that Protection Paladins had. Because my brother played a Protection Paladin. He had to learn the hard way that that's what you had to do as Protection Paladin. That you actually had to maximize like your stats to the point where you could never take a full hit. As for like the stat of defense in Wrath, I would have no idea how that would translate to like Dragonflight, so I wouldn't even know how to answer to compare. I was just wondering like if it's working like the same way it did in Kata. I could probably ask like a friend or something that maybe played way back in the day. They would probably know as a tank. Maybe someone that played like tank throughout expansions to expansions. Because at some point it did, I guess, adjust from like just stat of defense to like specific defensive stats and stuff. But who knows, right? Alrighty, boys, I think I'm done for the night, man. I got a raid tonight, so I'm gonna be streaming that. We're gonna try to see if we can get ourselves maybe Sarkarath kill. We'll try to get a best shot, man. But if you guys want to pop in, we'll be streaming. Might be the one stream we do for the week, especially if we kill the boss. Because if we kill it, I think we're taking like a week's worth of break, and we'll see how that goes. No, back when you had dodge parry too. But you also had the stat of defense, and I just don't really know that stat super well. I don't know how that correlates with like anything that has to do with Dragonflight. It's an amoeba, and I just don't know how to like measure it. All I would say is just like back in Cataclysm, they had like a thing where you get a certain amount of dodge, parry, and block together with a certain amount of miss, which was like applied automatically in the character, where Protection Paladin was like covered defensively. I was just wondering if that's still a thing, because like I'm looking at dodge and parry. I'm wondering if it would like combine them as like a 28% chance to just like deflect an attack in a sense, or deny taking damage from a physical attack. Like, do those combine like they did back in Kata, or are they just like every attack is to jump to like dodge curve and then parry curve, or does it all just combine like it did back then? I just have no idea. And as for defense set, I have no idea how to answer it. Honestly, have no clue. Just didn't play back then. But hopefully this guy can get with some foresight very soon. Alright, boys, thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate you. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the regular. That, or maybe I'll see you guys tonight. Alrighty? Alrighty, boys. Have a good one. Peace.
Intoxicated, I'm a waste. Hoping I can drown the sorrows, but I love that bitter visions of you. Half past 9.